Now students, elementary concepts of object and classes, its question answers. Now fill up the blanks. First one is creating object is the fundamental concept in the object oriented programming language. Second, a class is also considered as an object factory. Third, a real world object deals with characteristics and behavior. Fourth, the objects of a class differs on various characteristics value. Remember characteristic value because that statement is given wrong in the book, so I have corrected that. Differs on various characteristics value. The characteristics of the real world objects are considered to be the data members of the software objects. An object of a class is created by using a keyword new. Always remember that. Class is a blueprint of the object. Eighth, new keyword is used for dynamic memory allocation for an object. The living things, there is a ninth one, the living things are considered as real world objects. 10. The different objects of a class have common behaviors. Now question 1, how will you define a software object? So I think everybody is clear about it, that whatever exists in the real world, all the living things, all the non-living things also, they are also the real world objects. And what do they have? They have certain behavior and the attributes. When these attributes and the behavior are implemented in a form of a software or a program, they call software object. And in the software object, the attributes are implemented as data members and the behavior is implemented as the function or the method. So answer is software object is the software implementation of the real world object. The attributes and behavior of a real world object are implemented as data members and member methods respectively in a software object. Question number 2, define class and the object with an example. It's quite easy. Object is an identifiable entity with some attributes and behavior. A class is a blueprint that represents a set of objects that share common characteristics and behavior. Right. Now the example which I have already given, that is of a fruit or a pen you can take. What is there basically? That in a fruit, the color, shape are the attributes and its taste is the behavior. Similarly, a pen, its color, its ink color, price, brand, type of the pen are the attributes, and the behavior is to write, to cut, to draw. Here I have taken another example, that is of a house. So a house, an architect will have the blueprint for the house, and following on the basis of that blueprint, the house is actually the real house is constructed. So you always live in the real house, not in the house which is there as a blueprint. So that is basically the difference between the class and object. The class is conceptual and object is the actual implementation of that idea called class. Right. Then what does the following statement mean? Employee staff equal to new employee. So here class you can see both the sides employee is written. So one is without parenthesis, the first one is, second one is with parenthesis. So first I am talking about the left hand side, that is employee staff. So employee is the class name, staff is the object name. Then assignment operator is there to assign something. What is that? That is the memory allocated dynamically during the runtime using the new and the constructor. So new is the keyword which allocates the memory to the object, and employee is the constructor which is used for that purpose with the new. So the answer will be this statement creates a new object named staff from class employee. The newly created object named staff is allocated memory using the new keyword with constructor named employee, which is assigned using the assignment operator, that is everybody knows single equal to sign. Then question number 4, a class is also referred as object factory. Comment. Answer is a factory produces the goods or items of similar type in bulk. So similarly a class also or two has the ability to create as many objects as required in a program This is the reason that a class is also referred to as object factor. It's a very simple answer. Anybody can understand. Now question number 5. Why is a class known as the composite data type? A class contains data members of various primitive and reference data types. That is why the class is known as the composite data type. Composite means it's a combination of different types of data members. So that is the reason. I hope everybody has the clear idea now. Then question number 6, a statement is given as study table is an object of the class furniture. Write down Java statement for the same. So furniture is the class name, so I have written the class name because the syntax of the object creation is first we write the class name, then we write the object name. So first class name is furniture, so I have written that. Then object name is study table, so I have written study table. Assignment operator, new is a keyword to allocate the memory. Furniture is a constructor, so a constructor and the class name are always same. Java is case sensitive, so you can see that cases are also same in the constructor and the class name. And constructor is always followed by a parenthesis, and this entire statement is terminated by a semicolon. Now question number 7. Class and objects are interrelated. Explain why these are interrelated. A class is used to create various objects that have common characteristics and common behavior. Right? Why is this so? Because objects are created from a class. So each object follows all the features defined within a class. That is why class is also referred to as the blueprint or the prototype of an object. This way we can say that they are interrelated. I hope everybody has the clear idea of it. Then question number 8, why is an object called an instance of a class? Explain. A class can create objects of itself with common characteristics and common behavior. So we can say that object represents a specific type of the class. Hence object is called an instance of a class. Now next question, write a statement to create an object keyboard of the class computer. Actually conceptually this question is wrong because keyboard cannot be of type computer, but since the question is given, so we need to write the answer. So answer is, first we write the class name, that is here computer, then we write the object name, that is keyboard, then assignment operator, and then new keyword followed by the constructor, that is here computer because the class name is computer, and the constructor name is always followed by a parenthesis and the semicolon. So students, I hope everybody has the clear idea of all these concepts. Thanks for watching it. Please note down all the questions and the answer in your copy.